What do you see in your position, as a company that has grown rapidly and looks to be continuing to grow? As you guys are looking at it, and also you personally with your expertise, as you look across space as a technology domain, what do you see as some of the challenges on the horizon, no pun intended, for kind of space tech development, future areas of growth and need, and some of the challenges now that we have such a rapidly developing commercial use of space technology as we kind of move forward and develop new tech?
Yeah, I think that's so. The exciting thing about the space industry is it's kind of everyone's witnessing the democratization of it in real time, which is super exciting because I remember growing up as a child and just lamenting that I wasn't born in the Apollo era, because I always believed that that was the time to be alive in the space industry. And growing up, I never ever thought I would run my own space company. That was just an absurd proposition. But I think I think that's one of the most exciting things is that we are witnessing this democratization now. The challenge that goes along with that is, and the question that everybody asks is the market going to be there? Is the market going to sustain the growth that we all hope and project? If you look at a lot of the reports, pick a number anywhere between $1 and $3 trillion industry by 2050 or 2040, and that's an extraordinary amount of growth in an industry that's currently at $360 billion annually. In a pretty short period of time. And I think that's probably the biggest challenge, if you will, and the thing that I think about the most is the market growth has been near vertical, which is great, but is that trajectory going to continue? I don't think there's any doubt that it's going to continue to grow. It's just at what rate and in what time frame. And that creates challenges. If for the industry, if the growth rate isn't as fast as people think, then a lot of the capability that's been created may not have applications to the scale that's required to make them sustainable. So that's probably the biggest challenge. I think for me, not surprisingly, this is what we're kind of pursuing from Rocket Lab's perspective. Is I think the big space companies of the future are not going to be just a launch company or a satellite company. We see firsthand when you combine both launch and satellites and spacecraft under the one roof, where you can really optimize solutions, to get infrastructural capability on orbit. So as I look forward in the future, I think that the really big space companies are going to be companies that have a launch vehicle in their quiver, but also have the ability to build just about any spacecraft that's required.